Welcome back to Stellaris. Now, after a quick reload, the L cluster, is that what it's called, has actually taken our colors, which is good, and also our logo, which is even better. Now, I'm thinking that we're at a point where these guys, I mean, they are massively dangerous, and they're quite far away from us, so claiming their systems, like if I were to make claims, it's going to cost us extensive amount of influence, but we're making enough influence, so I'm thinking that we should consider getting ready for that, considering they are inferior to us. And we are also in the very happy situation where we have some cannon fodder in between us and them. The one thing that we do need, though, before we actually do that, is to build a fleet that can protect this border, because since these are the vassals of that fallen empire, and they have a fleet of about 30,000 here, we should probably have something to defend the border up here. Now, they can get into the Temple of the Pterodactyls. What we could do here is just... not sure how big this starbase is in terms of defense. 23,000. So this should be able to hold its own if I build a couple of iron cannons and just build these things. So that helps. The other place they will come in, though, is here. Now, I did build a station here. Not that that's going to be much of a thing. They're not going to get all the way down there anyways. I expect they will attack here. Probably go down there. To get down there, they would have to go through sand. So I'm thinking that we should upgrade this starport. And also we need to build another fleet that can... that's why it's called the Danaan Wanderers, is the Federation fleet. So we have Grey, but we're going to use Grey in a battle against the Fallen Empire. Let's create a new fleet. I don't know if we have room for more Titans. Apparently we have. But that's not what I wanted to add in it anyways. Let's add a few battleships. 10 of those. And I'm not going to add cruisers. Let's add some picket destroyers. That's 100. And we can have a few corvettes as well. This is not an optimal fleet composition, but it should be fine against the AI there. That's 100, which means we're at 704, so we can have 22 corvettes in this fleet. And that should be a sufficient defense fleet, so let's just reinforce that. Not like we don't have the alloys for it. And I think we can recall these military fleets here. Can we call them to the Maw of the Kraken? And then eventually we will set them up somewhere around the borders of this fallen empire, but we're going to have to wait until we have enough influence to actually declare war. We're going to need a fair amount of it, to be honest, because I don't want the AI to get any of these systems. In particular, the Cybrxkhan system is one of the systems that I really want. This is an ecumenopolis. So this is a very good planet. The Archives probably... Well, that's a Gaia world. Not a particularly good one. on size 15. Thring width. I'm guessing this is a Gaia world as well. This is a continental world. Mathonia. Regular continental world as well. And then Ritoxa. Also a continental world. So the primary target of this war will be Cybrxkhan. It's probably also a continental world, yes. So we need to lay claim. I would like to lay claim to Cybrxkhan. If possible, I guess we could try to lay claim to these 5. And of course, ideally, we should lay claim to all of them because they are going to be upset with us if we declare war on them. Imagine that. But that's not really a main concern of mine because I intend to exterminate them anyways. Did I say that? Of course, I meant
project has
enslave them. No, sorry. I meant incorporate them into our empire. Gently. After rigorous research, we now understand why the tree's sap summoned those creatures. I initially read soap for some reason. The tree is able to produce a highly nutritious substance which has machine-like abilities to repair organic tissue. The tree is a tree of life. If we harvested it, we could use it to expand the lifespan of our people. But there is one problem. The tree's healing power is limited in amount. We could only use it to improve a small group of people's lives substantially or increase everyone's situation by a small amount. We can give it to the people, which is plus 5% happiness, or we can give it to the leaders, which is 15 years lifespan, or we could just take some influence. Well, of course we're going to give it to the leaders. I think we are. We're a mega church here. The leaders are everything that matters. We have the election underway, but I'm not going to waste influence on that. And our resource storage on credits is full, so let's spend some of those tasty credits on more alloys. Betabyte has been elected the next ruler. His agenda is to grow the economy, so we get plus 10% energy credits from jobs. His traits is that we now have 15% more naval capacity. That's not bad. He's a champion of the people. Plus 5% happiness, and of course he's a psychic, as everyone else is in our empire. That means we need a new node. I guess Tibek went back becoming governor then. That's good. 510 food income from this sector alone, but it's spending a little bit of consumer goods. Right. I'm also thinking
construction completed.
We are kind of nearing the end of the series, but I want to at least take out the Fallen Empire, so there should be a couple of episodes left. Anyways, up is down. As the CTF Agumul 2 passed through the asteroid belt on its way to TD-1906, Science Officer I'm Not a Moose reported that the ship experienced a number of sudden gravitational shifts. The curious, I'm Not a Moose dispatched a number of probes to scan the debris field to discern the cause. It turns out the culprit is a number of gravity generators of old, alien make. Sputtering on dying energy sources and with their polarities inverted, they occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void, though not with enough force to cause any serious harm. Not anymore. Science Officer I'm Not a Moose theorizes that the generators once provided artificial gravity for a large asteroid in the belt, but some malfunction eventually tore the rock apart. Disturbing thought. 350 physics and engineering research, that's not a lot. At least it's not a lot anymore. Here's Grey. We should probably move him over to...
Construction completed.
Hypulus? I'm thinking that we should just move all of our military over to Hypulus as well. Including the troop ships.
Construction completed.
Okay, now you doing? Building mining stations.
Research concluded.
You are building mining stations. You are doing nothing, but you're a science vessel. So we can move you down to Hypulus as, or rather, let's move the science ships to Syrian. And this one, this. There we go. Shift to move several of them, but of course they don't want to move them. So I guess we'll just have to move one and one of them. But there's an anomaly here. Quadrotus, would you kindly take care of that? What are you doing? You have no orders. I'm going to search right now. Let's move you down to Darwin. And turn on the simulation again.
Construction completed.
I forgot the research and the construction. Cell revitalization. Cell revitalize. No, I just can't talk today. Cell revitalization 5. Plus 5 years on leader lifespan. Let's get the proclamation broadcasts 8. The edict duration is just too good. The El Mosataugu star base is done. Let's continue to upgrade it. Sure, the Fallen Empire is going to be very happy with us when we start claiming systems from them. Sell some minerals, buy some alloys. Very expensive. Need to actually sell some food completed. As well. Interdimensional trade increases. The Mirror Dimension Star Cult of the Tentacle reports that their economy is booming. I said that the last time too. Contributing factors mentioned were our portal trade as well as recent victories over the warp beasts. Excellent. Gravity Crush. The CTF Darothnam's survey of the asteroid is temporarily halted as a probe is caught by an errant gravitational anomaly. The probe manages to transmit some data before it is brutally crushed by the extreme forces that completely dissipate soon after. At least no one got hurt. Pitiful 350 physics research gain, but Quadrotus also gained 100 experience. That's good. Now let's move Quadrotus down to Sirlin. Other than that, it's just a matter of getting all of these research and mining stations up and running. We're getting nanites again now. There's been some... Aha! The Caravaneers have set up
construction completed.
That's not bad. So this world has unemployment. There's plenty of districts, so let's just build a couple of generator districts. We have enough housing for now. This orbital station has room for more, so we need to build a temple here. And we should also upgrade the habitat administration. Any of these. Because that was the original plan, to save up influence to build more corporate offices, but it's more valuable to claim systems here. We still lack a couple of influence points before we can start claiming, and I'm sure they will be very, very unamused by that right away. Which, of course, is why it's a good idea to have our military force close by. I mean, if those things start moving around, that's not going to be ideal. How are things with our little fleet here? It's done. We need an admiral for it, of course.
Research concluded.
Speed, so it will be Admiral Sleep Dragon Man. And you guys move up to this system here. We've completed Shield Harmonics 10, so 5% more shield hit points. That didn't complete the Shield Harmonics tree, actually. Continues past 10. Well, let's go with the Focusing Arrays 3. Upgrade the weapon damage from energy weapons. I also had this little plan of building a ring world here, but problem with that is, of course, that building a ring world is going to cost us influence. And, I don't want to spend influence right now. I suppose I could build a station
Construction
there as well.
completed.
Why not? It's not like we lack the
Construction completed.
alloys.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Very good. High density munitions 4. 5% more kinetic weapon damage. Nanite transmuter. Nanites isn't exactly something we're going to be swimming in, so I'm not sure I want to waste my nanites on that. I doubt I can buy them on the market. Nope. That's fine. This planet has room for more buildings. Any of these buildings that I want? Yep, the Galactic Stock Exchange. Plenty of available jobs, but we could use a bit more housing here. Here, we need to do something. This planet is mainly responsible for mining and energy. But it's supposed to be a refining world. This is in the Spirula sector, so I don't think I want... Actually, I might want to... Where is the Spirula sector anyways? Okay, so it's in here. This is one of the safer places. Okay, let's build some commercial zones here to increase the trade value then. Keeping track of all of these things, it's definitely time consuming. Someone has leveled up. Ontario Gardener, level 8. Very good. Okay, so we have most of our military here very soon. Nanite transmutation is complete. That unlocks the building Nanite Transmuter. The mass production of these rare resources require particularly capable nanites. Indeed. Let's go with more kinetic weapon damage then. That starbase has completed its construction queue. Is there anything else we want to build here? Nope.
Construction completed.
Good. Should have most of the things up here done then. Let's build this research station and let's build the research station. Oh, wait. I only need one of you. Please. Can I have one of you? Thank you.
Construction completed.
Build research station. And the sand star base is done. Let's upgrade that. And then we have to sell off minerals. Buy some alloys. The will to power edict. That one is the most important one currently. I'm not sure if we want to have... I mean, we're drowning in unity. There's no reason why we shouldn't just take all of these. Because why not? And when we go to war, we need to take these things here. Shield hit points, so forth, because that's going to be quite important actually. But I don't want to spend any influence, so we'll keep that as it is. I can also sell some food. This place... let's build more alloy foundries here. What that look like in terms of... I think we have enough housing here. Mildly. Caledorn of Sky is leveled up. She's now level 7. Good. Can activate the relic, completed. But I'm not going to waste any influence on that. We have some unemployment on this planet. Have I set this planet to prioritize tentaculars? No, I haven't. Which means that we probably have an unemployed... Yeah, I thought so. An unemployed Yazulian. Let's send that Yazulian to the orbital habitat. So we can work there instead. The shrine here has room for another building.
Research concluded.
Of course, we have to pause the game. Can't build the Citadel of Faith because we need to have this upgraded, which will require 80 pops. We are 5 away from that. Let's just upgrade and wait for that. And on this refinery station, we have all of the basic necessities. I wish we could build something that could generate nanites. They are kind of important. Here we can build a Citadel of Faith. That's surprising. Gives us priest jobs. Let's do that. Proclamation broadcasts 8. I think we'll go with the cell revitalization 6. Scroll down quickly. Here we can build something. I believe what we wanted to build was the commercial forum. The Senate has voted on and passed the Reddit Shield resolution. That's good. That means we are now at 102,000. Since we're now getting additional fleet power from, or diplomatic power from our fleets, which is always welcome. Repeal 5-year plans? No, I don't think so. What's up next? Moderate administrative sanctions. This one is rather... Nah, I don't like that. Gives us less diplomatic power from... I would like to post the Military Readiness Act. But sadly we're not at a point where we can do that. I'm not that worried about being denounced, to be honest. It's more interesting to denounce the AI. There are... Mostly they don't really care. But what we need is to get more than 165,000 diplomatic power. That's going to be challenging.
Construction completed.
Yes. Turn up that sector map mode again. So we do have our fleet here. 70k fleet strength, that should suffice against these little tiny fellows.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Indeed it is. Energy weapon damage plus 5%. The artisan troop will continue that. Let's get more energy weapon attack speed then. Our fleet isn't exactly perfect in terms of what we should have versus the Fallen Empires. I don't have the Cloud Lightning weapon. Getting the Cloud Lightning weapon would have required us to fight some of those Cloud Lightning thingies, and I can't find any of those in the galaxy.
Construction completed. Construction completed.
Upgrade that. There's a hive thing up here. And up here there's a Ruby Swarm. I have no idea what's in there. But since it's a wormhole, I'm not even sure where you... Oh, it's from there. So I have no idea what's in there. It also seems that the AI has managed to defeat most of the Leviathans? Yeah, Leviathans, that's the name of them. Definitely gaining enough minerals now, especially with that new plus 33% unity edict. We have 500,000 unities, so... We can contact the Shroud. Shroud pulsates with power. Feels like... oh. There is a presence here, occupying this entire part of the Shroud. We have met spirits before, but this is something else. Something vastly more powerful. Something far more ancient. It seems unaware of us as of yet. Perhaps it is sleeping. Perhaps we are simply beneath its notice. Perhaps we should leave. Of course we won't. Attempt to communicate with the presence. As we reach out for the presence, we can feel it stirring, its attention now fully on us. It does not seem to appreciate being disturbed. A wave of energy lashes at our telepaths, causing great agony to some and knocking others unconscious. We have no choice but to withdraw from the Shroud for the time being. At least we didn't summon an avatar or something like that. This fleet over here probably should get a proper name. Yeah, it already has. The 5th Tentacular Inquisition. I think I want to have another fleet. With 10 battleships. I can have a Titan in it as well. And 10 destroyers. Then 24 corvettes. This will be the home defense fleet. Let's reinforce that, or rather build it. And now we can start making claims here. So let's claim Chebib first. That's 320 influence. This had better be good. I'm sure they're not happy with us. They are a target of a Casus Belli from us, so... Oh, was that Gaia planet? Was it here? Yeah, the archives. I'm guessing we're going for these two primarily, but I'd like to get all of these 5. When we have all of those 5, we can always make more claims, and then we will be bordering them, so it will be far easier to take the rest of them. Not that we need all of those claims, so what I think I'm going to do is claim Saks, Chebib and Yerba, and then we can declare war on them. And we'll have to have a truce with them for many, many years.
Research concluded.
But that's fine. It'll be much cheaper influence-wise. 5% more kinetic weapon damage. Next up, let's get more armor hit points. And what's going on here? Oh, grey. So the transport fleets. We have a third one. Ah, it's over here. This transport fleet we should probably send.
We are being hailed.
No, thank you. Probably send this transport fleet over here. As for these transport fleets, let's just keep them there while we move all of these military fleets
Research
there.
Concluded.
5-year more leader lifespan. Let's continue with getting more naval capacity then.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Flash coolant, 5% more energy weapon attack speed. Let's go with energy weapon attack speed. Yes, good. And again, we're full on minerals. Can buy more alloys. $124. I think we can drop this. How is this place looking? 76. Here we can build... Let's upgrade that. On this planet, this is a refinery world. We have too much housing on this planet compared to available jobs. Am I? No. So we need to do that. And as for our refineries, I think we need more gas. That should be enough to make another claim. Yerba, make a claim.
Construction completed.
Very good. Sand Starbase has completed its task. I don't think we're going to be able to complete these starbases before we actually go to war. What? These guys have laid claim to the Usu system. Where on earth is the Usu system? Now I'm going to search. They have laid claim up here. Okay, well, sure. If you say so. You don't have any L-gates, so... And we're voting for this law, and I'm not even going to bother with trying to call in favors and whatnot for this. It's fine if they pass that. Let's upgrade this one. On this planet, we want to build administrative offices. Here, we are still waiting for the population to grow. Here we're waiting for the capital building to upgrade so we can build a Psy-core, I think. Oh, wait. Okay, so this one's done. That means I believe we can build Psy-core. Yep. Let's also upgrade the Hollow Temple to a Sacred Nexus. We need some more housing here. How is the slave population here? We're getting there, so I think we can just put it on Tentacular now, and these clerks can be Tentaculars.
Construction completed.
Very good. Okay, so first and foremost, let's build these two. And then 2 of those and 2 of those, and fill up the rest with gun. And then 3 of these and 3 of these. As for buildings, we want resource silos, uplink computer, supercomputer for defense, communication jammer, disruption field, hyperlane registrar, command center. Well, sure, let's take that as well. We don't need minerals, so let's do foundries and consumer goods factory, and probably also crew quarters. As for defenses, we want an ion cannon or 2, and then we just build these. So here we go. That should give us proper defense there. Gonna take a while until this place actually gets to the appropriate level of population. Yossen has closed their borders. I'm not really that concerned with that. You guys do your thing. The little problem about being in a federation is that I don't know if they're going to vote for or against declaring war. And I don't know if I am allowed to declare war on my own.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
No, it is a majority vote. 20 naval capacity, good. Let's get more leader lifespan.
Construction completed.
This planet is done, so we need to build Psy-core, upgrade the temple, and let's build a couple of ion cannons and upgrade these. That's going to be a lot of noise, of course. Here we need to upgrade the capital building. Stick has leveled up. How much do we have here? A lot. So these things can be upgraded. Oh, peps.
Research concluded.
Why did you have to go and become corrupt? Governor Peps. Toodaloo. Don't want any corrupt governors. That's bad. So I'm guessing KOR. 25 more leader lifespan years. That's the new governor of that sector. We've completed the 5% energy attack speed. Let's get more weapon damage, and we've also completed more armor hit points. Let's get more kinetic weapon damage. Yes, good. Okay, this might be a horrible mistake. I'm going to save the game, just in case, and then Declare war. Vote yes.
We have exhausted all diplomatic options.
Oh, nice. Let's move them in slowly.
We are being hailed.
Research agreement with these guys. No, I don't think we need that. They're moving one fleet, which
Engaging hostile station.
Yep. Everyone go in, please.
Engaging hostile forces.
Yeah, this should be interesting. Or maybe it's not that interesting after all. I mean, that was easier than expected. A lot easier than expected, actually. Now, again, I want to have one of you. And one more of you. And let's move these transport fleets into this planet. And with all of these, let's start bombarding. They probably have proper army defenses here. 90 in strength. That's not too bad. Arakel leveled up. Groundbuster leveled up. The other Groundbuster leveled up. Apparently we have 2 Admiral Groundbusters. 3 Admiral Groundbusters. Really? Oh no, okay, so Groundbuster leveled up 3 levels. That's fairly impressive. This place is in bad shape, let's just say that. Interdimensional trade decreases. They are now suffering some defeats at the appendages of the warp beasts. They should embrace the tentacles. Getting Fallen Empire technology is going to be very nice, though. Okay, so this planet, I need to pause quickly here. We have locked good. We can build. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a waste of this planet currently to have only refineries here. Let's build some. Where are you? Commercial zones. Those will provide us with a lot of jobs. The city district. On this planet, we need to upgrade the capital. 77 here. Bureaucratic center. Want a Galactic Stock Exchange there. Here we want to build Psycore. On this planet, we are making alloys. Do we have a Ministry of Production here? Yes, we do. We also have Psycore. Do we have a Galactic Stock Exchange? No. On this planet, we're just going to continue building. Actually, I think we want food processing facilities, since this is a food alloy planet. And nothing in the corporate offices of interest, so let's unpause. Hedonist. These guys have some weird names. So the Hedonists produces Unity. Well, they are Materialists. It does make sense.
Construction completed.
Sand Starbase has completed their construction queue, so let's do the same thing as we did at the other one. And here we want to have all of these relevant buildings for the border. There we go, defenses, 2 iron cannons, and there we go. I don't even know if we are at war with them, but I suspect we are. Yes, we are. They are moving their fleets downwards. That should be interesting. I mean, we could probably just move our fleet in here. Should have another fleet as well now. It should be ready. Let's move that up there as well. Needs an admiral. Gale speed. So Kelsey, welcome to the
debris
fleet.
Analyzed.
Excellent. Dark matter deflectors, dark matter power, physics research and engineering research. Very good. We took that one. We're just going to stay here, I think. Not that concerned with these guys, but let's take the Federation fleet and go after them.
Interstellar debris analyzed.
Dark matter deflectors, dark matter power, dark matter propulsion. Very good. Cowards. Oh, that's a lot of edicts that just expired. Education campaign. Recycling campaign. All of the ambitions. And information quarantine. I'm gonna leave that one off. We will take this one. Don't need that one. That one is nice. That one is nice. And these two are also nice. Don't need sensors. Plenty of sensors. We can see the entire galaxy, so we're good. Thank you. I think we want to move this guy over there. Nice and easy. Ernie Van Dyke has gained the lethargic trait. That's not ideal. Then you don't want to move anyways. You're going to go research those projects. I'm sorry to say that means we're going to have to replace you, Ernie. Let's do the... Not sure about that one. It's fitting though. Canis as an engineer. Yeah, sure. Admiral Canis, welcome to the fleet. How are things progressing here? They're progressing well enough. Where are my troops? This one and this one. And land, please.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Do I have to do a specific thing here? Yeah, just land the armies and land the armies. Cell revitalization 7, 5 more leaders lifespan years. Very good. Let's get more naval capacity.
Our forces are making planetfall.
I don't think they stand much of a chance. This is the power of psionics versus your materialist heretical ways.
War report. Enemy planet secured.
Very good. Okay, now I want these fleets to go to Yerba. This fleet I would like to take back the system, thank you. And you can go to Kuyos.
A war has erupted.
The Processor Foundry has declared war on our subsidiary, the Pedamian Compact. What on earth is the Processor Foundry? What the heck is this? I've never heard of the Processor Foundry before. Did they? Oh dear. Did you guys do what I think you did? You know, if you have sentient AI in your empire, this is what happens. Sigh. Okay. Let's jump these guys over here and go up and help. Machine uprising in the Pedamium Compact, indeed. Focusing arrays, 5% more energy weapon damage. Now let's get the dark matter reactors, thank you very much. And these guys, we want to move them up to Yana, I think. That fleet is a threat, but I think these guys... Okay, these guys should be able to handle those. Let's move Etius instead.
Interstellar debris analyzed.
Very good. And in here, let's start bombarding the archives. What are you doing?
Our station is under assault.
That's what you are. What station? Ah. Okay, so now we want to send you up here. And you up here. Canis has leveled up. That was quick. Then again, fighting a fallen empire has a tendency to do that. I think we want a general now. I mean, the generals are rather useless, but... Petrix. Butcher. I think we'll go with Prongs with army morale. Move them up here. Put them in orbit around the archives. Where are the other? Are they still entrenched? Right, so I can't embark them. I should be able to... Where did my other transport fleet go?
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
5% more kinetic weapon damage. Let's get more armor hit points. Let's just hang around here and here. Yeah, we'll pay for that. Not like we can't afford it. Should probably also pay attention to our planets. Psycor, please. 77. Okay, so this place now requires us to prioritize tentaculars. And we need to resettle the slave. Let's do that. Orbital habitat B. And also need to build stuff here, not there. I don't even remember what world it was now. Oh well, it's fine. Here we can build a cycle.
Interstellar debris analyzed.
Okay, so this place we actually have to bombard from to bits. Let's set the orbital bombardment stance to okay, so the Juggernaut can't. Indiscriminate, 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 please, thank you. Dark matter reactor, very good. These generators appear to somehow draw energy directly from dark matter, providing more ship power than should be possible according to the laws of physics. Look at the dark matter deflectors next. I don't know if they're better than the psionic shields, but we'll find out.
Interstellar debris analyzed.
Dark matter deflector power. Dark matter deflector. Oh, propulsion. Thank you. Was hoping for that. Let's move you guys down, or you down here, and you we move down there because I don't want you to have an accident with these blossoming corollas. KOR has leveled up. What's the status over here? Fleet are nearing their territories. Good.
Interstellar debris analyzed.
Yosun is building a science nexus. So they're overreaching.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Dark matter deflectors. These deflectors utilize dark matter to deflect incoming projectiles in a way that seems to utterly defy the laws of nature. Good. Let's get more shield hit points. Dark station outpost. Okay. Ah, right, they had attacked there. Faction founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the star cult of the Tentacle. Led by Governor Catherine of Sky, they call themselves the Tentacular Preservation Front. And members seek to assert the primacy of the tentacular species by curtailing the rights of aliens if necessary. That sounds like a xenophobic faction. Interesting. No, they're supremacists. Well, they're happy with us, except for the fact that we're in a federation. Giant massacre. Putting any of the gargantuan Leviathan Xenos out of their misery will please the Tentacular Preservation Front for a time. Well, I mean, they are not unhappy. Don't have that much supporters, though. We need to rename them, though. Tentacular Supremacist Cult. However, I think that we are at the point where we should end the episode. We'll get a solution to this war in the next episode, I'm thinking. But until then, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all then.